John F. Kennedy once said, "Our progress as a nation can be no swifter than our progress in education." More than 3 decades later, his words still ring true. In today's complex world, where finding success in life often begins with success in school.
Public, private, home. When it comes to educating our children, it is becoming ever more important that parents take a proactive and almost investigative role in choosing whom they will entrust to influence the hearts and minds of their children.
When Taylor was very little, in preschool, we had the discussion about, do we go public or do we go private? And one of the things that was important to me was Catholic school. Our belief is that the education starts at home, and that our school, with the great teachers that we have, help with that and facilitate the learning. What's also important to us is that it's okay to pray in school. It's okay to say God and the Pledge of Allegiance, and we do that at our school. And the core values that are critically important to a parent, to us as parents, is exactly what goes on at Notre Dame every day. So the decision was really quite easy for us.
For parents that elect to entrust their children to an outside education facility in lieu of joining the growing homeschool movement, choosing a private school continues to be a popular alternative to sending their children to a public institution. However, many private schools, even some claiming to be faith-based, are experiencing the same downward trends in testing scores, in addition to many of the same behavioral problems among their students found in public schools. However, there are always exceptions. Continuing the legacy of excellence associated with Catholic education, the educational approach adopted by Notre Dame Academy in Duluth, Georgia, has taken an international and real-world approach to preparing their students. That is, for many parents, restoring their faith in their children's education, fostering global-mindedness through hands-on learning, and preparing each to be convicted in the Catholic faith and in service to others. This is the vision of Notre Dame Academy, the first Catholic elementary school in America authorized to teach the International Baccalaureate Primary Years program to pre-K4 through 5th grade students.
The program, the IB program, provides a structured framework that provides such a standard of performance, a standard that you can measure against, a standard that's internationally recognized. That's really meaningful to me as a parent. When you look at education, it's not about the textbooks or what you learned this week or next week. To me, it's to discover how to learn, and the fact that learning is lifelong. It's a worldwide marketplace. They compete against every child across the world, whether they know it or not, and those children that are inquisitive, that are curious, and that love acquiring knowledge are going to be more fulfilled people.
With an estimated 75% of our nation's youth seriously in need of more physical activity, Notre Dame Academy developed a physical education program for students that promotes fitness for life. The Daily Personal Fitness Program helps students gain an appreciation for and enjoyment in physical activity.
Our order is close to 200 years old, and we've been in education since 1829. That's helped us to develop a sort of style of education, and we're trying to help them as they develop a school here to also use those same educational elements to deliver a unique kind of education.
Children are so amazing. They can tell within probably 2 days whether or not you care about them. And the more you care, the more they'll follow. And so if you love them and you create that environment of trust, the sky's the limit as to where you can take them. And that's what's so exciting about what we have here. If you ask our parents, our greatest asset, we don't have the fanciest building, but what we've got are great teachers. They don't need a fancy building. All they need is their skills and their heart and their faith.
To learn more about Notre Dame Academy, visit their website at www.ndacademy.org or call them at area code 678-387-9385. Have faith in your child's education.